And I think the universities or the schools are having a battle to detect AI-generated content, like just like the way they had an issue with plagiarism and the like. I think it is disrupting a lot of places. We have actually a use case in Kenya that one of our companies, I think it's called Summer Source, on Mombasa Road, was the one used to do the feeding of the model for, is it Meta? Yeah, so we have people that actually have gotten jobs creating the model, and I think there is a responsibility to continue even improving it. And they tell you to check it, because that's where the human aspect comes in.
Now that we are talking about work and the payment for it and all that, would you also like to comment about how you see the future of work, especially when I look at things like the advent of AI, for instance? Yes. How do you think that will affect the workplace eventually?
Artificial intelligence, AI.
Or I've used an acronym and I'm telling you not to use one. Artificial intelligence. Tell us how you see that coming.
It's a disruptor, just like technology disrupted the workplace. 20 years ago, maybe, or 30, that was when spreadsheets were introduced, and people were like, oh, this thing can do a lot of complicated formulas and the like, and a lot of things are automated. So AI is the next level of disruption. What it is doing to companies is reducing the time it takes to do a task.
Yes.
Any task. And you can sit here and you can have a lot of use cases of how every profession
will be affected.
Or any professional can use AI to simplify their daily tasks, to be efficient in their research, in their data processing, in their decision making. We have people having AI to draft emails who would have thought that you don't need to spend...
I don't need to sit and for hours thinking, what should I say?
Yeah.
And sound nice, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It can write a book for you, you know.
I want to write a book.
It can summarize a whole book. If you want to read a book or chapters, it can... I presume that it has already disrupted the education system.
Yes.
But the people there are not aware.
We are in denial.
That you don't need to go to a physical school to get
the information and knowledge you need.
And I think the universities or the schools are having a battle to detect AI-generated content, like just like the way they had an issue with plagiarism and the like. I think it is disrupting a lot of places. It has the good side, and of course it can be used, any technology can be used for good and for bad. So for the good of the workplace, it is helping simplify a lot of tasks. We are having, like in our own place, we have now a team within the engineering department. They are called research and development, R&D, but their project is AI. They have to look at how do we deploy AI on our application, and we are imagining things like running payroll.
Through AI?
Yes.
So does that mean that people are going to lose jobs, or what does that mean?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that there are jobs that will be fully automated. People who do repetitive tasks.
The repetitive tasks.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you sit down and you do reconciliation, and a tool comes and it is able to pick everything
you
from...
don't need to sit on those numbers for
minutes
weeks.
And tells you this is the client who is owing, and this one is a debtor, this one is a creditor.
Why do you need someone to...
And you are taking 6 hours to do that one. You are either replaced, but the good thing, and what we are telling our customers, is now you can repurpose employees. They are either efficient at what they do, so they can take up more strategic roles.
Yeah.
And then they can also apply the extra hours that they have to things that an AI can do.
Or business growth initiatives, sales, marketing.
Yeah. So creative problem solving, I don't think that will be automated by AI. Things that are more human, things like emotional intelligence. Even when you do a task in AI, you can't just present it as is.
You have to cross-check.
Yeah. We have engineers who are coming up. I think it's now a new profession. They're called prompt engineers. They are the people who design what to ask. Because if you ask the right thing, this is how AI works. If you know what to ask,
you get the right answer, a useful answer.
Yes. So garbage in, garbage out, it applies very well in an AI model.
But I saw the AI is now giving a disclaimer. You know, the way we get one from lawyers and transaction advisors.
It has.
You recheck the facts because I'm not 100% correct all the time.
They have to do it because there are people who also are in charge of developing the models. We have actually a use case in Kenya that one of our companies, I think it's called Summer Source, on Mombasa Road, was the one used to do the feeding of the model for, is it Meta? Yeah, so we have people that actually have gotten jobs creating the model. And I think there is a responsibility to continue even improving it. And they tell you to check it because that's where the human aspect comes in. Because there are always changes.
Yes.
In fact, if you interact with it, you can tell it and it will say memory updated. You are also, as a user, helping it to become better and better
over time.
Yeah. And what will happen is the tool that you use most is also learning you to the extent that it will become your digital assistant.
Yes.
So PAs might be kicked out. They have to repurpose their...
PAs in the room? You rethink.
They have to repurpose their things, their roles around things that are in creative problem solving, emotional intelligence, and strategic alignment or strategic thinking. And the like.
So when you talk, I'm seeing a huge opportunity.
Yes.
AI is a huge opportunity. But I think what you are saying is that we also need to look at the way we are doing things and see whether we need to retool and reskill either ourselves or our workforce so that they can do the jobs that AI will never be able to do. Yeah, okay. The one that require a human element to them. Yeah, so that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. Now, I want to still on the work. Sounds like you have a very, very busy schedule. I heard you say somewhere that you got married at some point. Was that right after campus or at what point?
It was 3 years after campus.
3 years after campus. Yeah, so just tell us about your family life and whether you think people ask a lot about work life. They ask, is work-life balance real? Is it possible? Is it realistic? Actually, we had a guest here who told us that work-life balance is a dream. It can never be real. Wow. You can't do it. So what do you have to say about that? How do you put it all together in the context of you have a family, you have a wife and 2 kids? Yeah, just tell us something about that and how you balance it out.